Okay guys, we will be unboxing this KC-S2. So this was initially in the Indiegogo project hosted by Linsol Audio. So this features about a dual driver with a dynamic driver and a balanced armature driver. Supposedly it uses the Realtek 8763 chipset, which only supports the AAC codec for Bluetooth. It now has Bluetooth 5, it is IPX5 in rating, and it has also the CVC noise isolating microphone enhancements. So this is the KC-S2. So let's unbox it now. Basically this sells for $29, and Casey had a contest for this. The 10 ones who will be drawn out from it will win a free KC-S2, and luckily I won. I was one of the winners. So here we go. So let's open the box. You can see here the case. Quite big. It's bigger than the E12 Ultra and K12 or X12 Ultra. In the box we have your USB-C charger, or USB-C cable rather, some few ear tips that it comes with, and of course the warranty card or info, and the manual of usage. Okay, so that's for what's inside. Okay, so let's skip this. There you go. Basically KC also offered a $5 foam tip, which I also had a chance to take. So this would serve me better since I am a bass head, so I like more bass, and since foam tips give a priority on bass, it will make the bass sound more prominent. So going with the earphones, we're going to open it. So this is the charger. It has a button here for pairing, for Bluetooth pairing, and if you open it, we can see the TWS earphones and the status indicator LED light. It has only one, so I think it's green if it is full or with charge, red if it is charging, and if it's not carrying any more charge. So here we go. So these are the tips that came along. It's transparent, silicone-like. It has 3 magnetic pin connectors that will connect to the case itself, and these are touch controlled, so we have to touch it to either change track, skip, play, and like that. I think it does not control the volume of the head or the device itself. Okay, this is the left side, and that's the right side. And there you go. This is your KC-S2s. So they're light. For me, they're light. They're a bit small for me since my ears are a bit big. So we'll try to hear the sound and assess the sound initially for this. So stay tuned. I'll be replacing this once. I'll test it out with the original tips, then I'll be replacing it with the foam tips. So I'll be back. So I replaced the tips with the foam tips. So let's go to the sound. Initial impression for the sound. So bass, it's very tight. Bass is tight, a bit punchy, but it's somewhat accurate. It's not prominent enough to be muddy, but it's there. You can feel the bass, and it stops. It has a tight bass and a fun bass to be exact. So this may be brought about by the dual dynamic driver on board of this. How about the mids? Mids are well placed, not the prominent enough to be adequate, but it's adequate, but it's not that prominent enough to be that empowering or to be too much empowering. It definitely has the highs itself. If you're going to use the original silicone tips, the highs will be a greater aspect. You will hear a greater aspect of the highs. But if you will switch to the foam tips, the bass will be a lot better and a lot more powerful than it is with that of the silicone tip. Okay, so I like the sound. It's loud enough. I can make it louder, so I can listen to it at full volume, and it's not that painful, and it does not muffle the sound, and the mic quality is good. I think it catches the deep tone of the voice, and overall I like it a lot, especially this touch control. So touch control features the play, stop, previous and forward buttons, and the voice assistant. It also has the triple touch for the low latency mode for gaming. So the downside of this is that it uses only AAC mode, which is highly supported by Apple devices. But it also is good with Android devices. Sometimes your Android phone will either switch to SBC format in playing or when playing, because of maybe it would skip a bit of sound. But using my Foco phone as F1, I didn't have any skips on it and didn't have any connection disturbance. So overall, this is a good buy for $29. Now it sells for $39 in the Indiegogo website of KC. And the foam tips are $5 for the three sizes of small, medium, and large. I suggest if you are going to buy this, you get the foam tips because they have a specific size and they are very just about right for the earphones. I think this will also fit the E12 Ultras because it also is the same size or the variant of their connecting sockets there. So overall, this is a good buy and it's a fun device that you can go and do lots of stuff with, since this is IPX5. So there you go. Initial impressions and sound quality testing for the KCS2. So this is a good buy. It's very cheap and has good quality sounds. So subscribe. Thank you.